Welcome back, baseball family. We are excited to jump into what is easily one of our favorite segments of the whole year. We look forward to it all year long, and now it is here. We get to assign walk-up music to a handful of all-stars. This is the songs that we think they should walk up to the plate to or walk into the game to. And Brad, I got to let everybody know, for those of you watching on YouTube, I have the perfect hat to pair with this situation. So I'm just going to pull that down. It is
perfect, indeed.
It's perfect. You can get your hat at 9plusus.com. It says perfect on it. That's why, for those of you listening, it's just a big joke. Anyway, the point is we've each selected all-stars. Brad and I, once again, did not share who we were picking. We didn't break it up in any special way. We didn't say, you take the American League, I'll take National League. We didn't do any of that. So I don't know what he's going to pick for songs, but I also don't know which players he's going to select, and vice versa. So, Brad, I want you to go first. And I want you to tell me who your first all-star is, what song you've assigned to them, and why.
Okay. My first pick, I'm going to go with Mookie Betts.
Okay.
And I went with California Love by Tupac because, first off, I feel like Mookie Betts fits perfectly with the Dodgers in LA, right?
Yeah.
Like, he's just so cool. And that is such an iconic, cool California song that it would be absolutely perfect to listen to that song with Mookie Betts coming up to the plate. Like, it wouldn't fit anybody else nearly as well. He's so smooth. He's got swagger, all of it, everything that goes right along with that song. So Mookie Betts, California Love by Tupac.
That's a great choice. All right, my first selection is Mike Trout.
Okay.
Mike Trout is going to walk up to I Want It That Way by the Backstreet Boys. And listen, the entire song is a melodious pleading for what could have been. That's all it is. That's how it's going for his career right now. And it pains me, but guess what? The song is full of pain. So that's why Mike Trout walks up to I Want It That Way by the Backstreet Boys.
That's so funny.
Tell me why.
I chose Mike Trout as well.
Okay.
For one of mine. And I chose In the End by Linkin Park.
Oh, yes.
With Mike Trout in the end, like, he can win all the accolades. He could be voted to all the All-Star games. He could all the regular season awards, but in the end, it doesn't even matter because he plays for the LA Angels.
In the end, it doesn't even matter.
None of it matters.
That's so good. We've been the same reasons. Oh, man. Whew, that's rich. Okay. All right, I'm going to jump in. I've selected Jock Peterson for mine, and he's gonna walk up to Alive by Pearl Jam. Obviously, the Pearls, right?
Yeah.
But on top of that, like, the lead is this iconic hook, and then it builds, like, it graduates and crescendos in sync with what I would imagine a slow walk to the plate would look like. And then the lyrics are perfect. It's like the whoa, I'm still alive. Like, it's like, because he gets moved around all the time, and he's always fighting for position. And yeah, whoa, I'm still alive.
It is amazing that he's an all-star, to be honest.
It is.
Like, yeah, with everything he's been through the last couple of years, good for him. I'm glad.
Agreed.
I'm really happy for him. That's really cool. That's a good one.
Thanks. He's still alive, and with the Pearls.
Okay. My next one is I'm going to go with Manny Machado.
Okay.
And the song is called Burn It Down by Silverstein. I had to choose a Silverstein song because they're one of my top 3 favorite bands ever. I love them so much. And I thought this was a good one, especially for Manny Machado, because I want him to just burn the establishment down to the ground and win the MVP this year. With all the hate that he gets, everybody's saying he's overrated. I've been saying for a long time that he's underrated because he's that good. And I want him to win the National League MVP this year.
Wow.
And I just want him to burn it all to the ground.
That's awesome.
Just be the guy.
I love it. All right, my number 3 pick is Shohei Ohtani. Do you have him on your list?
I had him on my list, but I couldn't find anything that really fit. I kind of pigeonholed myself with a genre at some point because I wanted to pick some songs that I liked, but
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
I found myself doing the same thing. So that's why I had to keep shaking it up. And it took a little longer than I thought, but it made it way more fun. So Shohei Ohtani in A Perfect World is walking to the plate to What's the Difference by Dr. Dre.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And it's so your average walk-up song is 20 seconds long, right? So if you listen to the first 20 seconds of What's the Difference, it's perfect. And if he would walk in sync with the beat, listen, the song opens with a tuba. It opens with a tuba. The tuba lays down this commanding beat, this indomitable rhythm that carries all this swagger. It carries the entire song on its back. Shohei Ohtani carries the entire team on his back all the time. And he does so with swagger. He never misses a beat. The tuba never misses a beat. And it is just perfect. It's quintessential. The only thing I wish it had was a little bit of country for that cowboy hat. That's the only thing missing.
For the home run hat.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's a good one. I like that a lot.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to jump coast on you real quick.
Yeah, do it.
I'm going to go with Aaron Judge.
Okay.
And this one kind of feels like a super dub, but at the same time, I want a specific part. Okay, I want Empire State of Mind by Jay-Z and featuring Alicia Keys, because I say Alicia Keys specifically because I want the chorus.
Yeah.
I want Alicia Keys singing the chorus as Aaron Judge walks up in L.A.
That's awesome.
Because I
That's
think that
a
would
great
be really
choice.
Cool. It would just be Aaron Judge just being like, you know what? I'm this big. He is. And he is that big. Absolutely.
In every single way.
Every one of them, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that
So
would
I
be
had
a
Aaron
great
Judge
one for him.
too.
Okay.
I had Aaron Judge too, and I actually selected Should I Stay or Should I Go by The Clash.
That's so good.
He's having the season of his life, and he'll be an unrestricted free agent at the end of this. And if he walked up to the plate to Should I Stay or Should I Go, bull man, everybody's watching. Every team that's a potential contender is sitting there. All the teams that might be suitors are right there. All your future teammates are there. I'm telling you, should I stay or should I go?
It's so good.
Oh my gosh. That's what I was like. And the intro,
Slightly
the first
ashamed
20
about
seconds
mine
of
now.
that. The first 20 seconds of that song are fabulous.
That's
Oh,
so
my
good.
word.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. All right, my last position player I have is going to be Julio Rodriguez. You knew I was going to go Julio.
I knew it. I knew you would.
It. And there's a lot that goes into this, but I chose Industry Baby by Lil Nas X.
Wow. It's great. You
Okay.
love that song.
I do so much. I'm really into Lil Nas X.
So does your son.
He does. He has interesting taste in music these days. Like, he likes a lot of the popular stuff, but at the same time, like when we're in the car, he's like, "Dad, can we listen to Broken Heart of Ender from Minecraft Dungeons, please?" It's video game music. And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, that's cool."
Sure, buddy.
But no,
awesome.
It's fun. But anyway, so this song, because I wanted something with like the intro that song has with all the horns. I was like, that's a perfect way to bring in this guy up to the plate who, okay, I'm just going to say it, Brig. I'm just going to say it. I feel like part of the reason he's in the All-Star game is because MLB is grooming him to be the face of the league in the next 3 to 4 years.
I bet you're right. And
that is a regal entrance for somebody who has grown up and been groomed with the Seattle Mariners too to be the face of the franchise. He is the face of the franchise now. They call him the JRod show because it is the JRod show.
It is.
He is the industry baby right now.
That's awesome.
I didn't think there was anybody who was more fitting than Julio Rodriguez for this song. So I saved it for the last one.
You would.
All right, who do you have? Who's your last position player?
My last position player is the Machine.
Oh,
I'm going with Albert Pujols. I've got his walk-up song is Clint Eastwood by Gorillaz.
Nice.
Yeah. Can you imagine him walking up to the plate? Boom, 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 boom. You're right.
That'd
like, it's
awesome.
good. I don't want to copyright anything, but anyway, the future is indeed coming on for Albert Pujols. Like, we are there. It is here. And if anyone has sunshine in a bag, it is that guy.
Well, it's like we talked about. He's on this farewell tour. He's living out his midlife crisis right now.
Yep. He's got sunshine in a bag, and the future is on. It's coming on right now. So anyway, and it's a hardcore beat. It's such a cool hook. And it's old school. He's old school, right? So it's perfect. I think it's awesome.
I think that song came out about the time that he was coming up, right?
It did. Yes. Yeah. And that's part of what I was thinking. So I just think it fits perfectly.
That's awesome. I love it. Okay, so we have a picture, and we could not do this without honorable mentions. We always have to have honorable mentions because there's too many, and it was too fun to do this to leave them out. So first, let's go into our pictures. Brig, go ahead with your pitcher first. Tell me who your pitcher is.
My pitcher has the best ERA in the National League at 1.62. He also leads the league in ERA plus and hits per 9, which is why he's painting it black by the Rolling Stones.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes, Tony Gonzalez is painting it black by the Rolling Stones.
That's really good. So I wanted to do one for him, but my first thought was to pick something from Cats because he's a cat guy.
Yeah. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. That was before we knew he would be good. So I forgot.
Yeah. So I had him on my list, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get to him, but I have to go listen to Cats. Wasn't in the mood to go listen to Cats, so I took him off my list, and instead I went with another Dodger. I went with Clayton Kershaw.
Okay.
And this was a song I had on my list before I even started. Basically, I signed a player to this song. I chose Los Angeles by Blink-182. This is one of their newer ones.
Yeah.
New lineup with Travis Barker and I drawn a blank on. Anyway, so new lineup for Blink-182, but this song is fantastic. If you haven't heard it yet, go listen to it. We're going to have a link to a playlist down in the description, so you can go listen to all these songs if you haven't heard them, if you're not familiar with them. But I chose Los Angeles by Blink-182 for Clayton Kershaw because he is Dodger baseball to me.
Yeah.
If the Dodgers were not any good this year, we're not going to have a single representative, or weren't going to have anybody else. Like Mookie Betts was out. Say he was out with an injury. Let's say Trey Turner was out with an injury. And the only guy healthy who was worthy of the All-Star game was Clayton Kershaw. And even if he was having a terrible, terrible year, he had to be the guy to go.
Totally.
Because he is LA Dodger baseball. So I had to go with Los Angeles. This is a fantastic song. It's a tribute to the city.
Nice.
And I think it would be so cool to hear Los Angeles and see Clayton Kershaw walking out as the starting pitcher. Place would just be off the hook. It'd be amazing.
That would be. That's cool. I like that. All right, so I'm going to go with one of my honorable mentions.
Okay.
The first honorable mention is Jose Altuve. And he's going to walk up to the plate to Lowrider by War. Bum 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 bum.
Lowrider. That's so funny.
I mean, come on.
That's so good.
There you go.
So I have one kind of along those lines a little bit. I have Vlad Guerrero Jr. And the song that I chose was "Low" by Flo Rida.
Oh yeah,
you know, the apple bottom jeans.
Yeah,
just because of that line, that single line.
Oh man,
it's why
the whole club is looking at her. That's fabulous.
And it has to be the chorus. Like,
yeah.
Could you imagine hearing apple bottom jeans and seeing Vlad walk out of the on deck circles? Like,
so
yes.
Good. It's so good. Your wife is so proud of you right now.
She really was. I shared all these with her earlier. She goes, "That's fantastic."
Yeah,
like, that's
good. Of course she was.
Because at first she's like, "Oh, because he's a catcher." I was like, "No, he's a first baseman." She's like, "It's like think about his dad." She goes, "Oh, that's a good one."
her favorite player for a long time for one
Yes.
reason. Well, two, one, I don't know.
One, that booty.
Yeah, that booty. Oh man.
Who's
Okay,
your other
that's
honorable
awesome.
mention?
So my last honorable mention is Rafael Devers. Actually,
Okay.
got Rafael Devers, and the song is "Cabbage Patch" by World Class Wrecking Crew. Okay, but wait, hear me out.
It doesn't even need an explanation. Anybody who's listened to the song for more than 2 months, or listened to this podcast for more than 2 months, knows exactly why you chose that song.
Okay, but listen. To be fair, it opens on a beat that jives perfectly with just how good at baseball he is. So yes, it's this huge inside joke, and it's awesome, and I love that. But it's also a really good song, and the beat is really good, and he's really good at baseball. So there you go. And it's a swagger song for sure.
Oh man.
Thank you.
We should have saved that for the end. That's so good. That has been a good one to end on.
Okay, what's
Okay.
yours?
So my last one is Dansby Swanson. This is his first All-Star game. He's been in the league since 2016, was up and down a little bit to start with, and even a couple years ago. Or no, sorry, he played the full season in 2020. Never mind. But anyways, he was up and down a little bit to start with, and was not quite the guy they wanted.
Yeah.
But here he is, having the year that they've been expecting him to have, turned into this fantastic player, amazing defender. And like I said, since 2016, so this song is About Damn Time by Lizzo.
Nice.
Because it's about, I guess you could say it's about Dan time. I don't know. But anyway.
It's about Dansby time.
I'm sure that Braves fans are just all years. It's about damn time he's doing this, because this is what we've been waiting for.
He's been needing a sentimental man or woman to pump him up. I'm telling you.
He's probably been looking
he found
it a long time.
I guess he found it. It's really good.
So, those are our walk-up songs assigned for All-Stars. Baseball family, if you have other songs that you would like to assign to All-Stars, or other All-Stars you would like to assign songs to, by all means, send them to us in the mailbag. Hit the link down in the description. Follow that link over to the mailbag on baseballtogether.com. On baseballtogether.com, there's also a link in the navigation that makes it easy for you to jump into the mailbag.